Do you guys see what's happening right here? Mm-hmm. Pause the game. Game is paused. It is 2025, and Bedrock Minecraft players finally got the opportunity to pause their game. We're paused. Oh my gosh. We can hit the pause button and it pauses. This is revolutionary. Good job. Hello, everybody. My name is Eros, and we are looking at the Spring to Life drop that just dropped on to Minecraft yesterday, so pretty excited about that. We're going to be looking at specifically the new flora and fauna and the new animals, because that's my jam, and I know that's a lot of your guys' jam too. So lots of very exciting. I love this update. This update is so good. So let's go ahead and get into it right away. We're going to go over here to the end, and we're going to talk about the new bush. We got some new bushies up in here. Very exciting. It's a beautiful bush. So we're gonna play around with it. So can we punch it though? No, you cannot punch it. You must use the shears. Very delicate creatures right here. Very delicate. Make sure you're using shears while you want to collect these in your worlds. And these bushes do spawn in tons of different biomes in Minecraft. I have a list right here. So they're in the plains, the windswept hills, the windswept gravelly hills, windswept forest, the river, the forest, the birch forest, and the old growth birch forest. So lots of lovely places to find yourself a brand new bush. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I love it. So these bushes can be bone mealed, and they will bone meal some bush around them, like so. Kind of start making a bunch more bushies, and they can also be used in the composter to, you know, make some bone meal. There we go. So, you know, we love organic material. It can be recycled. Very nice. But yeah, definitely a big fan of the bush. I think it's amazing. Amazing thing to have for decoration purposes and just to have it around your world. So very happy. A++. But this one is A++++++++. Oh my gosh, guys. The next one is the Flyfly Bush. Oh my. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. And it's majestic. And it twinkles a little bit with the fireflies. It is amazing. It gives off light. I'll show it in the darkness. It'll be light. It has little fun particles. It is beautiful and amazing, just like you. Let's do a time set, not day. Let's do nighttime. It lights up the place. Oh my gosh, I love it. Alright, so Firefly Bush can also be used with bone meal. And when you have a bunch of them like around the same area and then it becomes nighttime, oh my gosh. The ambiance is so beautiful. It does have a little bit of a noise ambience as well, which is very nice. You can kind of hear them. And I love the particle bits. The effect that it gives is so majestic. I feel like Minecraft players are going to be placing these firefly bushes everywhere. Everywhere is going to get a firefly bush. You're going to get a firefly bush. You're going to get a firefly bush. Oh yeah, there's some new dog noises too, by the way. You guys hearing something funky over here? Yeah, there's some new dogs. New dog noises. But look at all these particle bits. It's so beautiful. So they do have a little bit of ambient noise. But if you do not like the ambient noise, and you want to, you know, use this for decoration purposes, to have like the particle bits, if you put blocks on top of them, I think it'll stop the noise. But we'll still have beautiful particles. So like you can kind of hide them. You can hide them around. Oh my gosh. This is the most wonderful thing, in my opinion. Like, I love this so much. It's so cute. I love Firefly Bush. I love sparkly bits. It's so good. Oh my gosh, those dogs though. Those dogs. Alright, so Firefly Bush, I think you also need to use the shears. Let me double check. Oh no, you can punch them. These are not delicate babies like the bushes. So you can punch them with your fists. There we go. You can also use bone meal and it'll start to expand. Very nice. I think I just want a world. I just want a world full of firefly bushes, like every single block. Oh my gosh. This is so good though. It's gonna be so good for like map makers to have this effect going on. So good for ambience, so good for like cozy feels. It is amazing. Oh my gosh. I love the Firefly Bush. A plus 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 plus. So good. Next up we're gonna talk about the Cactus Flower, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful little pink baby. Does it need to be sheared? We can shear it. And we can punch it, not a delicate baby like the first bush. So that is very good to know. They have a chance of spawning on cacti in the wild, so you can get them too. You can use them in a composter to go ahead and recycle. They can also be turned into pink dye. So that is very nice. We can get some more pink dye in our life if we wanted to. We can always use more pink in the world. But yeah, composted. You can place them on like anything, which is pretty awesome. Let me get some sand. So cactus, when they grow, they have a chance to start, having the cactus flower on top of them now. So that is pretty cool. We'll put out some cacti here, and then at the end of the video, we'll see if any of them got some beautiful cacti flowers on top of them. So we'll just let these babies grow and see who blooms. Who's gonna bloom into a beautiful flower? Beautiful. Alright, you guys do your thing. But yeah, I definitely love this flower. I love that you can kind of place it like on anything. It's pretty cool. Really good for decoration purposes. And it even looks so much more majestic when it's on top of the actual cactus. It looks beautiful, but we're gonna let these babies grow on their own and see what happens. But next up, we're going to talk about leaf litter. It's a good thing. This is the only good litter. This is good litter, guys. This is good stuff. Alright, so leaf litter works very, very similar to the cherry blossoms. We can go ahead and have leaf litter in just 1, 2, 3, and 4, counting with E-rose. Yeah, love this. Very, very nice. Perfect for decoration. Perfect for fall cozy vibes. Like, you can do a lot with this. You can find these naturally spawning in the wild, but if you wanted to make your own, you could just smelt them in a furnace. So if you find any of the vanilla Minecraft leaves, and you can smelt them down. Also, you can use them as fuel. So you can use the leaves on the leaves to make more leaves. I don't know how efficient that is, but it goes full circle, everybody. It goes full circle. So pretty exciting. A nice renewable resource that you can use for decoration purposes. Definitely a huge fan. Love this. Love this so much. Beautiful. Beautiful, amazing babies. Oh gosh, it is great. Next up, we're going to talk about dry grass, a brand new little dry grass type that can spawn and be placed on a bunch of different types of blocks. So you can place them on sand, terracotta, even the different color ones. Like you can put them on like blue terracotta. They can spawn on and be placed on different types of dirt and of course grass. And there are 2 different types of grasses, but there are many different possibilities with these, okay? So there is the short dry grass and there's also the tall dry grass. And you can bone meal them as well. So, but they have different height depending on where they're placed. So like, see, that one is a little bit taller, that one's a little bit smaller. So like it changes, you know, place depending on the block that it's placed in. It has different options. See, that one's just a little tiny itty bitty bit, and that one's like a little bit more. And this is all just the short grass. And then there's the tall grass variant too that also has many different, you know, sizes that it can be. Eventually, look at that. So many different variants. Very, very nice. And I love that we can place these on so many different types of blocks, like different sands and different terracottas, different dirt, and of course the grasses. And these can be used in the composter as well. We love recycling here. Also, sheepy boys. Sheepy boys can munch on these and regrow their sheepiness. So, you know, very, very nice. Good for the environment. Good for the animals. Good for everything. We love it. It is great. They can also be used as smelting. So, you know, if we want to like start smelting our dry grass, yep, you can see that. We can use that as fuel. Be careful though, don't start any like major dry flow like like fires anywhere. But yeah, very nice. I'm a fan. I'm always a fan of more different like plants and like decorations around. Up next is the wildflower. Oh my gosh, little cutie patooties. This is like the first flower that has like a major difference between the colors, I think. We have the white and the yellow, and they work very similar to the leaf litter and also the little cherry blossom petals that you can find on the ground, because, you know, we can do 1, we can do 2, we can do the 3, and we can do 4, which is so pretty. I love these. I love that there are 2 different colors in them. I think if it was just yellow or just white, it wouldn't be as special. I love the 2 together. I think it looks amazing. You can also use these to turn into yellow dye. It's another source to get yourself some yellow dye if you wanted to. Very, very nice. You could also bone meal these too, and they will start growing. Look at that. Renewable resource. Very, very nice. You can get yourself so many wildflowers. It's beautiful. So that is it. We'll check back with the cactus. Hopefully one of them will grow one of their beautiful cactus flowers. But we're gonna go on to the different animals now. There's some brand new animal variants, which is so exciting. If you follow my channel, you know, I love animals. Okay, so there's some brand new variants. So there's cold variant, there's warm variant, and then the OG variants, which are now temperate variants. But the cold variants will spawn in many different cold biomes. I have a list right here in case you are curious. If you want to pause the screen, these are all the biomes that are considered cold right here, and you can find your babies there. So there are new piggies, there are new little chickadoos, and there are new cows. And they're very fancy. Also the new chickens. Oh my gosh, the new chickens drop different colored eggs, and you can, if you wanted to move some cold chickens to a different area, you can use their eggs. So their eggs will always turn into the cold babies. So you can kind of transport chickens around very, very easily. The pigs and cows will not be as easy to move around to the different locations, but chickens, you know, they come in little portable bits. They will hatch into little babies, but once they grow up, there we go. Oh, cute. Oh my gosh, I love them. So cool. Look at them. They are amazing. There we go. You guys are going to be super duper cold boys. Very, very nice. Love that. They have so much style. This guy has so much more style than I do. I'm kind of jealous with him. And then the cows are amazing, and the pigs look extra fluffy, floofy. You don't get any special drops other than the new chicken eggs. They will still drop pork chop and beef. But maybe in the future we'll get some variants like lava chicken or something. I don't know. I don't make the game, I just play it. Next up, we got the warm variants. These ones can be found in all of these different biomes. This is what Minecraft considers warm biomes, if you want to pause that and look at it. But look at these little babies. We got little spicy boys. We got the cows, we got the pigs, and we got the little chicken babies. Also, brand new chicken eggs right here. And when you hatch them, they will turn into the new little chicken boys. Doesn't matter what biome they are in. And also, if you end up breeding 2 of different variants, so if you breed like a cold cow and a warm cow together, they will have a chance to be one of the parents. So you can bring like different like cows together that way, I guess. You can breed them if you have them. Let's see, we'll breed this warm cow with the spicy cow, and we will see what type of baby we get. And looks like we got a little cold baby, little fluffy boy. But yeah, very, very cool. You can also milk them, like just like the other cows. They are milkable. The milk is the same though. It would be nice if we get like some like ice cold milk or like spicy milk or something. I don't know. I think it would be fun. Maybe in the future. But yeah, definitely a fan of these babies. And you can still find the original OGs in the temperate type of biomes. And these are all the biomes that Minecraft considers like the temperate ones. So these ones will still spawn. You'll still get your original OG gangster babies spawning up in your worlds. And they can breed with each other and then they'll take off after one of the parents. So pretty cool. I love the idea of having different variants. I think it's very, very fun. And I love them. I love animals. If you watch my channel, you should know. You should know. You should know I love the animals here, okay? We love the animals. Also, something very, very exciting. So this is like a creative players. You won't really see this much if you don't play creative or at all, but there's some brand new spawn eggs. They look amazing. They're so cute and majestic. I can see like map makers and like different people using these as decorations around the world because they just look so cool. But yeah, here are all of the different spawn eggs for Minecraft. They look gorgeous. I love them so much. They're so cute and adorable. I love them. They're my besties. Oh my gosh, which one of these eggs are your favorite? Because they all look so good. They're so cute. I love the panda. The panda like really speaks to me. I don't know. It's so cute. And the sniffer boy. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. There's just so many different cuteness going on there. They really put a lot of love into making some brand new. I also noticed there's some brand new eggs too. Like now we have tadpole eggs and like iron golem eggs. And I don't remember like ever having an iron golem before. You always had to like craft them with iron and pumpkin, unless I'm mistaken, but now there's actual spawn eggs for those. Same with the little tadpole babies. They got some new ones in here. Where's the water? I got water somewhere. There's like a big lake right here. There you go, cutie. Oh my gosh, I love them. I love them so much. Oh my gosh. So good. So yeah, I love the new eggs. They look awesome. Very much appreciate the cuteness. Love the cuteness. There has been a change to sheep. So there's not like any new sheep variant, unfortunately. Just like the cold and warm babies over there. But there has been some changes. So in the temperate biomes, the most common type of sheep will be white colored sheepies, like this baby right here. You'll see them most often in the temperate biomes. But in the temperate biomes, there are uncommon colors of sheep, which are the black, the gray, the light gray, and brown. So you'll be able to find those in the different temperate biomes. So very, very exciting. And there is always a chance, a very, very rare chance, for pink sheep to spawn in all the biomes. So there's a rare chance for a little pink boy to be spawning in the temperate biomes. But in the cold biomes, the most common sheep color is going to be black now. So that is different. Little baby. Little baby. And then the uncommon colors for those are going to be white, gray, light gray, and brown. So that'll be interesting. Very much so. And then once again, always a rare chance for the pink babies to pop up somewhere in your world, wherever they go to all the biomes. And then in the warm biomes, the most common color of sheep is going to be brown sheep. So that is pretty cool. We got some brown sheepy boys up in here. So brown used to be like super duper rare, but now maybe it'd be a lot more common. And then the uncommon sheep that can be found in the warm biomes are black, white, gray, and light gray. So very, very interesting. And then, as always a chance for the majestic pink sheep babies to spawn. Beautiful. You're famous. You're a famous pink baby. And that brings us over to the new dog sound variants. So they don't look any different. All the dogs still look the same. You get the different variants of them in the different biomes, but they do have brand new sounds. So it seems like the different dogs will have different personalities. So the personalities are big, cute, Puglin, Angry, Grumpy, and Sad. And I did tame a bunch of dogs, and as you can see, there's different noises happening. So, you know, they have different personalities. They don't look any different, but when they bark and stuff, there's different noises, guys. There's different noises, so that's pretty exciting. Your little doggo is gonna have some more personality with their different barks, and I think they keep their personality. I think like everybody is like born with it, like so that is pretty exciting. So maybe that'll help you name your dog depending on if they're angry, big, cute, puglin, grumpy, sad. But yeah, very, very cool. I wish it did like slightly change like the physical appearance, maybe kind of like the pandas. How the panda's personality you can tell by visually looking at them, but maybe they'll do that in the future. I think that would be pretty cool. And I wonder... We got one cactus flower so far. One cactus flower baby has naturally spawned right here. So that is pretty cool. So they do spawn naturally on cacti. So you can kind of harvest these up. If you have like a big cactus farm, you can farm up your beautiful pink cactus flowers. I will have a link down in the description for the full changelog. There are some beautiful new ambient sounds in the desert and Badlands and some other changes that have happened for this spring into life drop. So if you want to read more information, I'll have that link to the changelog down in the description. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and allowing me to freak out and be excited about the new flowers and fauna and the new animal variants. Very, very exciting. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll have some other videos on the screen right now in case you're in the mood for watching some more. I make tons of Minecraft videos, mostly about cute little animals and stuff like this. So if you're interested, definitely go ahead and check it out. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye!